a lot of shade from Sage-Ups.
Okay, good morning. How are you guys? Let's get going. So you're gonna come all the way to the back of the mat. Just have your feet hip width apart. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms really long, and then we're gonna swan dive it all the way down. Just let your head go. Try to completely unweight the upper body. With your legs straight. Now you're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Shift your hips back. Walk your fingers forward and take 3 big deep breaths. And now you're going to unhinge, come all the way back up and reach your arms really long. Try to touch the ceiling. Now, while you do that, I want you to lift your shoulders up. And then relax. Just let the arms hang out. You're going to sway from side to side. Nice. Now we're going to take our feet to the width of the mat. Left hand on your waist. You're going to shift your hip to the right. And then sweep this arm all the way up, really long and over. And then do the same on the other side. Hip goes out so you feel the inner thigh, get a nice stretch. And then you work on the arm. Keep the arm long. And we're going to do it again. Maybe this time try to get over a little more. But again, it's not about forcing anything. It's just about easing into it, right? Great job. Okay, feet hip width apart. Take a nice big deep breath. Swan dive it all the way down. Let your head go. Just hold on this spot with your arms folded. Head is relaxed. Don't hold it up. Take 3 more big deep breaths. I want you to really feel your ribs expand. Now, hands to the mat. You're going to walk forward, be in your high plank. Once you get there, push back to a down dog. Let's start pedaling our feet. Let's hold on one side. The side you're holding with the heel pushing down, elevate the heel. As high as you can, and then push it back down. Do that 2 more times. Lift up. And lower. And lift. And lower. Do the same on the other side. Push it down first. Then elevate the heel. Push it back down. Elevate. One more time. Now float it back forward to plank. Step your feet into bear. Take a few deep breaths. And then put the knees down on the floor. We're gonna do some cat cows here. So big arch in the back. Head, your eyes, look at your knees. And then take your chest through the arms, look forward. Reverse it. And keep going. Let's do a few more. Draw your belly button up and into the spine while you do these. Now come to a neutral spine. We're going to take the right arm behind the left one and just thread the needle. So you take the arm all the way out to the side as you move the hips back and lower that right shoulder towards the floor. Come back up, and let's do the same with the left arm. Thread it through, reach it, lower the shoulder, take the hips back, just hang it. Come back up. Let's go back to those cat cows. So push away and pull, and then shift the hips backwards a little bit. Gives you more stretch through your thoracic spine. And then reverse it, come forward. Draw it back. Come forward. One more time, take it back. Now meet me in your neutral spine and just lower the chest between the arms and then push it back up. And keep oscillating between down and up. Go down as far as you can with the arms straight and push away as much as you can. A neutral spine, meet me in your small downward dog with your heels on the floor. We're going to come up onto the toes, pushing more weight into the arms, and then lower the heels. Lift up, and lower, and one more time, lift up, and lower. Now you're going to walk your feet back to your hands. Inhale and extend the spine. Your legs are straight. Try to drift your hips backwards. Walk your fingers forward. And fold back in. Relax. Stay here for a few breaths. We have a little balance challenge coming up. So to start it, you're going to take both your hands to your left ankle or your shin. You're going to get onto the toes on that right foot. So lift the heel up off the floor. This is sort of like a level one. Try to balance on that left leg with the right heel up. Now, if you're ready to add on, you take that right heel, sweep it back behind you, get the leg nice and straight, parallel to the floor with the right leg. You're still holding on to the left one. And then put that right foot down, switch your hands, lift your left heel up. So you're just kickstanding the foot. Get used to being on that one leg. And when you are, sweep the left one back, try to get it parallel to the floor. Put it back down. Switch your arms, you're back on the left leg, you're kickstanding that right foot. Now, I'm going to have you take the left hand to the floor out in front of that left foot. We're going to do a triangle. So you're gonna sweep the right leg back. You're gonna lift the right hip up to the ceiling and take your right hand to your waist. So now you're in a half moon facing the right side of your room. Try to get your leg a little higher and put it back down on the floor. Both hands over to the right leg. Kickstand the left foot. Right hand to the floor, fingertips only. Take that left leg back. Left hand to your waist. Half moon facing the left side of the room. Try to lift your back leg as high as you can. You can hold anywhere on your leg if that's easier. And then put it down and relax. Cross the arms. Let your head go. Keep your legs nice and straight. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms all the way up. Shift your hips backwards. So you feel like you have to work to get the arms up. Hold on that spot. Your legs just have a micro bend in them. Now take the arms down, spiral them open, palms. Lean a little more forward with your upper body. Now take the arms back up. Palms face each other. Lift them as high as you can. Draw the belly in. Lower back the arms. And do it again, lift. Now stand tall, reach all the way up. Swan dive all the way down, nice and slow. Head relaxes. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, hold. Palms down, step back, plank. Put your knees down on the floor. First time through, we're going to do a little hover and meet in up dog. So I'm on the tops of my feet. I'm just hanging out here. Another option is to be on your forearms. Stay here, take a few deep breaths. Try to really, excuse me, crowd out your chest here. You're pushing away from the floor. Now we're going to lower the chest back down slowly. Keep your elbows close to the side of your body. And then you're going to pick yourself back up. Hold on this spot again. And then slowly take it down. And pick back up. Now you're going to tuck your toes under. Meet me in your high plank. And then go to a down dog. Walk your feet all the way forward to the hands. Extend the spine. Reverse it all the way back up. Reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart. Step your right foot all the way back into a big lunge. Lean forward. Now we're going to oscillate this front leg forward and back to a straight leg. So let the knee come as far forward as you can, and then push it back to a straight leg. While you do this, I want you to keep leaning forward. Push forward and back. Do that a few more times. Now, get your knee over your ankle. Lean a little more forward. Take your arms out in front. Lift them up. Bring them back parallel to the floor. Lift, lower. Keep going. 4 more. Bring your hands to heart. 4 rotations to the right. Sorry, to the left. Sorry. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, a couple more. Give me all you got when you rotate. Now, square out those shoulders, lean a little more forward, take the arms back forward, sweep them back, palms face the earth, and now take them up. I want you to maintain your forward lean. You're going to do 3 more. Take the hands down, step back, maybe in your high plank. Take it to a down dog. 3 deep breaths. Walk your feet all the way up to the hands, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up. Reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart. Left foot steps back really big. Get up on the back heel. Lean forward. Take the arms out. Lift and lower. Bring your hands back to your heart. Lean a little more forward. So you have very little weight in that back foot. That's why your heel is up. Straighten the front leg. Bend it. Really go for the bend. Straighten it. And keep going a few more times. Okay, get your knee over your ankle. Lean a little more forward. Now you're going to the right. With both shoulders. Then you come back. Do it again. Nice job. Take your hands down to the floor. Step back to your plank. Meet me in down dog. Both heels pushing towards the floor. Come back to plank. Oscillate between down dog and plank. Nice and slow, maybe 3-4 counts each way. Hold your high plank. Put your right knee down on the mat, right in the center of the mat. Take the foot off to the side and kickstand it. Take your right hand, move it to the center. Open your chest to face the left side of your room. You're on the side of that back foot. Sweep your left arm up. Try to reach for the ceiling. Take your gaze and try to look up. Your left arm should be nice and long. If you want to advance this, you can lift your back leg off the floor. Keep that leg nice and long. Lift it as high as you can. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Put the foot down. Come back onto all 4s. We're going to do some cat-cows just to recenter. Go at your own pace. Keep drawing that belly button up and in towards your spine. Now take that left knee, move it to the middle, kickstand the foot. Left hand in the middle, step your right foot back, sweep your right arm up. Reach it really long. Take your gaze, try to follow it. And you can also lift your back leg. Parallel to the floor, you should feel your glute doing a lot of work. Engage your core, it helps you hold the balance. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're back down on all fours doing those cat cows. Switch up the angles, go where it feels good. This is your moment. Okay, we're going to do a little QL stretch. So take your palms to the corners of the front of the mat. Shift your hips back over the heels. Keep your neck long. Lower the chest towards the floor. Now start inch walking these hands all the way to the right without moving your hips. Once you've gone as far as you can, walk them out a little bit and hold on that spot. The arms are long, the forearms are off the floor. You're stretching out your QL, your side body on the left side is where you should be feeling it if your hands are to the right. Walk them back. And let's go the opposite way. Keep the arms really long and reach them out so you really feel a nice tug on the right side. Walk them back to the corners of the mat. Now, with your chest pointing down towards the floor and your neck long, you're going to take the right palm, open it to face the ceiling, lift the hand 1 inch off the floor, keep your arm reaching forward. And then relax, do the same on the other hand. Open, lift, and reach. And keep oscillating from side to side. Great way to prevent your shoulders from rounding forward. Couple more. Now come back to all fours. Bring your hands in so your wrists are under the shoulders. You're going to take your left hand to your left ear. Lift your left shoulder up. Keep your hips square. Cross the left elbow over to the right and do it again. Remember, it's all about the shoulder. Do it again. And switch sides. Big rotation with your hips pointing forward. And then cross the elbow over. So you're hanging out there before you drop it, right? Keep trying to lift it, lift it, lift it. Then cross it. Nice. Back to your cat cows. Okay, come off your knees. You're in bear. Small downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it all the way back up. Reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart. Step your left foot forward. Not so far that you can't keep your back heel down on the floor. So I would like both of your legs straight. You're going to do pyramid stretch. Hands to heart. So make sure you feel stable. You've got enough space between the feet. Then you're going to fold down with your spine long. Once it's parallel to the floor, I want you to hold it and rotate your chest to face the left. So you're getting a stretch to the outside of that left hip. come back square. Do it again. If you feel unstable, spread those feet further apart. Rotate as far as you can, come back. One more time. Now take your hands to your shin. You're gonna flex the spine and fold over the leg. Try not to put any weight into the hands. I want you to use the weight of your upper body to stretch the leg. Now, if you need a little bend in that left leg, walk your fingers in front of that foot, come off your back leg, and just balance on that one leg with the help of the hands. And now bring that right foot down. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up, reach and lift. Try to really lift the shoulders, lift everything up. Think of how you spend so much of your day, everything sinking down towards the earth, so we want to reverse that. We want this to feel good. Okay, bring your hands to heart. Now we're stepping the left foot backwards. Both heels on the floor, both feet straight. Hold halfway down. Make sure you've got that nice stable stance. When your torso is parallel to the floor, I want you to rotate the chest to the right. So you should be feeling this in the outside of that right hip. You've gone far enough. Then come back. Do it again. Don't let the shoulders round forward. Keep your chest proud. Here's one more. Now relax, fold over that leg, flex the spine, relax your head. Try not to wade into those hands. Nice big deep breaths. Okay, bend your front leg. Walk the fingers forward. You can wade into them now and lift your left leg up, just so it's parallel to the floor. Keep the hips nice and square. Then relax that foot. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Out of the chest. You're going to keep your heels on the edges of the mat and turn your toes out. So you're in sumo position, sumo squat. We're going to squat down and just hold. So this is not as far as you could go, just to start. We're going to keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Go a little low. So you should be low enough now that you really feel your inner thighs engaging to hold the legs in this position. Go a little lower. Now, while you're going lower, I'm going to ask you to try to move your knees out. So it's an isometric activation. Try to find that. Try to go a little lower and keep that. Try to go a little lower. Maybe you take your fingers down to the floor. Drop that booty down. We're going to just hold in this position. When you watch little kids, they do this effortlessly. They can sit like this for hours. So that's what we want to try to get back. We want to work on this. We want to make it feel good to just be hanging out here. You can use your elbows to try to open up the knees a little deeper. Now you're going to take your left hand back behind your butt and then the right hand, and you're just going to sit the butt down. Come to a straight leg, meet me in staff pose. Sitting up nice and tall, arms are out in front of you. Flex your toes. Lean back till you feel the tummy working. Keep your spine long. Now lift the arms up. And lower them back down. 3 counts up. 1, 2, 3. 3 counts down. Keep drawing the belly in. Nice. So you're going to take the elbows down to the mat. Just take them down to the floor. This should feel fairly comfortable. I want you to draw the belly in, pick your right foot up off the floor. You're going to move it left, move it right, and keep going. Keep working the tummy muscles, super important. Foot's flexed. You're just swaying the leg from side to side. A little work for the hip flexor. Your core. Okay, put that leg down, switch. Cross it, come back. If you start to feel this in your neck, take your gaze, look up towards the ceiling, and then drop the chin back down. Nice. Put that leg down. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Grab hold of it with the hands. Relax your head to the floor. So this is a nice, feel-good moment. Give that knee a big hug. I want you to circle your foot. Go the opposite way. And now point and flex. And take that leg back down to the floor. Bring the left one in, give it a big hug. Circle the left. Change your direction. And now bring both knees into the chest. Let's give our lower back a nice little massage. Change that direction. Now we're going to work our lower back and our tummy, so your core, by taking the stomach, draw it down, press your lower back into the floor. Your legs are going to bend 90 degrees at the knee with your feet flexed. So we're going to start out with our knees just over the hips. Now push the right leg straight. So push away through the heel and then bend the leg back to where it was. Push the left one out. Bring it back. Now push both out. Bring it back. Do that 3 more times. Push them out. Your lower back stays down. You're working your abs. Straighten and bend. Okay, now from this position with your knees over your hips and your tummy down, I just want you to take your feet, move them forward a little bit. So you're really working hard to keep your back on the floor. Just stay here with it down, breathing. So this is sort of round 1. We're going to stay here for 5 more seconds. And then we're going to make it harder. So a little reprieve. Bring the knees in, relax. Come back to that starting point with your knees over your hips. You're going to slow motion that right heel down to the floor with just a small bend in the leg when the heel's down. And then bring it back up. So you should be feeling this through your obliques. Do the other leg. Take the heel down, keep a little bend in the leg, and bring it back up. Keep alternating. This should feel really hard if you're really getting that leg almost straight. Your other knee stays in front of the hip, not behind. You're working your transverse abdominis muscles, your abs, your everything. Keep that back pressing down. If you need to take a break, you do it, reset anytime. Okay, hug both knees in and give that lower back a nice massage with a slightly larger circle this time than we did previously. Change the direction. We got figure 4 coming up. So you're gonna have both your feet on the floor, hip width apart. Tilt that pelvis up so you feel your lower back on the floor. Take your right heel over the left thigh. Now, without doing anything else, just try to push that right knee forward. Try to stay square through that lower back. Everything is pressing down towards the earth. Now, bring that knee in towards you and then push it out. And then bring it in and out. You're working your full range here. Do a few more. Now grab on the inside of that leg, the outside of the foot. You're going to do a one leg happy baby. So take that right heel, press it up towards the ceiling with that leg pulling towards the floor. So you get a nice stretch through the inner thigh, a little bit of the hamstring, a little bit of the glute. Let's put that foot back down. Cross the left ankle on top of that right thigh. Push the knee forward. Release it towards you. Push it back forward. Try to get a bit edgy with it. Really work this. Then release. And again. Now grab hold of the outside of that foot. Heel points up towards the ceiling. Use your left arm to get that left knee pulling towards the floor. Okay, put that foot back down. We're going to take the arms back behind us. Your palms are going to face towards the floor and just hover them above the floor. Consider this just like a nice little stretch for your lats and your arms. It might feel like a little bit of work, but it's definitely good for us. Just hold. Tilt that pelvis up, draw the belly down. Now lift that right heel off the floor, bend the left, so you're just on your toes. Now bring the right knee in towards you, bring the left knee in towards you, and then take the right toes back down and then the left toes back down. Now lift both knees in towards you. Put both toes back down. Bring your arms back by your side. Put your heels down. Now go to a much straighter leg. You're going to cross your right knee over the left. We're going to gently rotate these knees towards the right. They're not going to get all the way down, but work them. And then take that left arm straight up to the ceiling and straight back behind you. So now the left palm faces the right side of the room. Pull the arm long. Use your right leg to rotate that left knee down so you feel a really good release over the hip. Bring the arm back up, keep the legs the same. Open out at a 45-degree angle for a chest stretch. Bring the arm back up, bring it in, bring the knees in. Hug them in nice and close for a little reset. Maybe a small circle. Okay, both feet back down on the floor, small bend in the legs. Left knee crosses over right. Slowly take them towards the left. Bring the right arm straight up and take that arm back. So really, I want you to depend on this left leg to help the right one get down. Reach your arm really long. While you got all that going on, you have to remember to breathe. Okay, let's bring the arm back up. Take it 45 degrees out so you get a nice chest stretch. Bring the arm back in, release those knees. We're gonna, with a small bend in the legs, connect the bottoms of your feet together and just let the knees splay out to the side. We're just gonna relax here for a few breaths. Now make the bend in the legs even smaller. So push your feet forward, but keep the knees splaying out to the side. Okay, straighten out both the legs, take the arms all the way back behind you. You're gonna lift your head up, tuck your chin, use your arms to help you lift yourself up Pilates style, so your spine is in flexion, and you're gonna fold between the legs. So you're rounding the back, you're just chilling out here with your legs straight, your feet flexed. Big, huge, deep breaths. Now take it up. We're gonna take that right foot, tuck it inside the left knee. And then try to fold over that leg. Try your best to get your elbows down on the floor. Your spine is still in flexion. Just take a few nice deep breaths. It's a great hip opener for the right hip. Okay, bring it up, switch legs. Left one comes in, the foot's right inside that right knee. Take the elbows down out in front of the left leg. Come on back up. Now we're gonna meet in 90-90. So shift your butt over to the left side of your mat. Get 90 degrees with the front leg. Take the back leg back to 90 degrees. We're gonna walk the hands out, fingertips only if you can, and fold over the left leg. Hold your arms long in front with only the fingertips on the floor. And just stay here and breathe. Your neck should be nice and long. Now, while you're breathing, I want you to lift and lower your right ankle off the floor. Keep that foot flexed. Just do like 10 reps. Lifting it as high as you can each time. Put the heel down, walk your hands back. Take both hands behind your butt, lift your right knee up till your right foot's on the floor. Just hold this spot. And now roll it to the other side. So you're gonna be facing the back of your room. You got 90-90 going on. Bring the arms out in front, fingertips only, walk out. Hold the arms long with your chest over that right leg. Lift the back ankle up and down. Walk your fingers back. Take them behind you. Lift the left leg till that left foot's on the floor. Hold on this spot just for a sec. Now roll it back forward. So you're 90-90 facing forward. Take your back foot forward. We're going to come back down Pilates style. So arms out in front. C-curve your spine, tuck your belly in, take it all the way down. Bring the arms all the way back. Spread those fingers wide. Point the toes. Bring the arms forward, lift the head, roll back up, dive between your legs. Forearms down, stay here for 2 or 3 big deep breaths. And sit yourself back up. We're coming back up onto our feet. We are all done. However you want to get there. Come all the way up, reach for the ceiling. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo, guys.